Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Psycho Gold and this is Psycho Gold Videos My Hero Academia Episode 5. Last time on My Hero Academia, Midoriya managed to get into the academy by proving that he was the hero that everybody deserved. He didn't get a single point when it came to taking out the villains. However, he received a video from All Might which told him that there was a hidden aspect to the test, which was rescue points, and that was basically how to decide of being a hero that isn't about being the best or being glamorous, it's doing the right thing. And he jumped up, used his quirk and wrecked the robot that they reckon that no one would be able to beat, so the best tactic would be to just run, and in the process saved one of his fellow potential students. Yeah, saving one of his potential students. All of the judges gave him particularly high scores. All Might obviously gave him a 10. He was a bit biased, to be fair. But so most of the other judges gave him high scores as well. I think the lowest score I saw was like a 6, which is kind of average, but considering everybody else seemed to be around the 8 to 10 mark, I think 1/6 doesn't really matter. Then we got introduced to the nurse who was able to heal him like pretty much instantly, so it didn't matter, which is kind of handy given that his quirk is probably going to cause him some more problems before he gets the hang of it. I'm really curious as well to know what happened with his rival from school, because obviously he doesn't know that he has a quirk, and we didn't really get to see his reaction to Midoriya suddenly having powers, so I would very much like to see like the dynamic between those two and what's going to happen as the series goes forward. And right now, we are hopefully about to pick up where the last one left off, where he just got told that him and his and the person that he rescued have both been accepted / entered due to the fact that they, you know, scored the highest between them on the rescue points, which puts them up in the board of acceptance. So let's see what this episode has in store for us, and let's see if this one's going to be just as epic as the last. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, there's the result board. Ah. Oh, okay, so he did ridiculously well as well, but for just taking out the villains. Hey, there he is, Midoriya. Oh, okay. So are these like professional heroes who are now older that we're seeing? That's interesting. Oh, we're back on the beach. That person. We're not allowed to say his name anymore. Yes he was. I was gonna say, it's only the first time you've used it. Boof! Transformation. Oh, okay, so this episode might be more about... That'd be interesting. Like, he's teaching him how to do this. Oh! So I was right. He is fading away. Damn. Oh, flippin' heck. Those are small classes. My classes in school are like 36, one class. Yeah, they'll be in there as well. Oh, that's interesting. He's more interested in talking to him this time. Oh dear. Was he not supposed to know that? Oh, okay. I thought he was actually gonna take his hand off him, using some of All Might's strength. So did he completely miss the fact that he jumped up and punched him with a quirk? Like, surely he should be questioning, like, what happened? What the... Okay. What on earth? Is he... I'm guessing... Well, he was the guy that was in a, he was in the judge's room, wasn't he? Your homeroom teacher. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so he's just basically going to be irritating to all of them. Oh, okay, so it's up to the teachers to pretty much run the classes as they want. Huh, yeah, but Midoriya hasn't. Oh, okay. Oh, for the throw. That makes more sense. I was thinking like batting. Woo! Oh, okay. 705 meters. Oh, okay. Well, 750 meters. Sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, this could be problematic. I was gonna say, it is a bit unorthodox, but I suppose the whole thing is unorthodox, so... Oh! Okay, so he has kind of got his reasons for doing this. That's interesting. Plus Ultra. Oh! Oh! Okay. What on earth is she? Like a frog. Oh, so she can control gravity. That's interesting, Quirk. Oh. Oh, this is that one with that belt. Oh, okay. A naval laser, that's such a weird quirk. Oh. Okay. So it's tied to his emotions. A bit or a whoosh. Okay, that's probably not quite what he meant. What? Oh, okay, I think I kind of get what he's saying. I was gonna say, he's basically just testing like a normal person at the moment. So I'm very curious as to— whoa! I was gonna say, if she can lower the gravitational field, that thing will probably never come down. Infinity. Oh, is this gonna be his moment of control? The music's certainly making it sound that way. Oh, here comes that power again. What just happened? Wait, what? Okay. So I'm very curious as to where this is going. The music's suddenly back. Oh, he managed to channel it just into his finger. That's a fair amount of control. Very clever. I like it. All Might's actually kind of impressed. You're so cool. Oh dear. Oh my god, it's over again. Jesus. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was My Hero Academia episode 5. I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. Lot to take in. Probably one of the harder ones to react to, especially given the heat, but still thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was nice that we got to see some of the other kids at the school. I assume that they're going to start to become not maybe main characters, but obviously this is going to be his class, so we'll probably start to see them, maybe learn their names, maybe try and get a better understanding of what some of them can do, because we saw some stuff but didn't really have a clue what was going on in front of us, which was a bit weird, I'm not going to lie. On top of that, we also got to see, you know, that epic moment then where Midoriya finally managed to get some control, even if it wasn't quite the control that All Might was like, you need, but being able to channel it into just his fingertip is quite an impressive feat, even if it did technically break his finger, but like he said, it doesn't hurt as much, and he was then able to close his hand into a fist anyway. The other thing that was interesting is I wonder if, as time goes on, he'll be able to heal. Like, I know that the idea is to just not break his body in the first place, but I assume All Might, being the kind of hero that he was, does he have some kind of a healing factor? Because obviously he couldn't heal the injuries he received that have crippled him anyway. But is he just is he just almost indestructible so he doesn't need to heal? Or could he heal from like lesser injuries? So maybe as time goes on his body will be able to recover if he does go that little bit too far. Like his finger, doesn't need to go to the nurse, he can just eventually heal it back himself. Not like a Wolverine healing factor where it's instant, but say he damages it today, but by the time he goes home, he might have healed it up enough that no one else could notice the difference. You know, that's kind of slower healing factor. I'm very curious as well how exactly his friend from school, or his rival, enemy, whatever you want to call him, didn't hear what happened. I know he's very self-absorbed and was clearly too busy focusing on what he was doing, but come on, that robot was freaking huge. And obviously everybody else had heard about it, so how could he not have heard somebody else talk about it? Especially since they showed that he managed to, you know, the teacher was telling them both together that they'd both been accepted. You think he would have then tried to figure out how, instead of just assuming that he conned his way in, or whatever it was he thought had happened. Overall, I'm really excited as to how he's going to start mastering All Might's power in the coming episodes. I mean, he managed to get what I consider a pretty big step in a relatively short space of time. Obviously, time is passing much faster than the episodes we're watching. Like he said, you know, it was 3 weeks since he'd explained to him how to control his powers in his first day in UA. So it was practically a month had passed in this episode from the start to the finish. So that kind of time lapse is becoming a bit common. So I assume that we're going to see a fair amount of the school year, or maybe we won't, maybe it'll just be a few months, but yeah, maybe we'll see what's gonna happen and when and how it's going to affect him, what he's going to do, whether or not he is going to make any friends. I mean, it sounds like this teacher doesn't believe in that sort of thing, which is understandable. I mean, he reckons that the media attention stops him from doing his job, which is, again, understandable. I guess that shot of him wearing the goggles is kind of like, oh, so he's the Batman to All Might's Superman. But the only problem with that is that if he really is, you know, all about stopping the criminals, fighting the crime, I wonder why he's now a teacher. Like, is he still an active hero? Does he retired? I mean, does he have that worn out look on his face because something happened and that's why he's now just decided to be a teacher? Or has he always looked like that? Because obviously when he started using his quirk and his bandages opened up, which I didn't really understand, because they said his quirk was power evasion, yet so how is he controlling those bandages? Does he also have telekinesis or something? Like, does he have more than one quirk? But whatever. When he actually activated his powers, he suddenly didn't look so worn out and fried. He looked much more like he was still very much capable of doing things. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for this particular episode. I can't wait to check out the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought of this episode. If this is your first time stumbling upon here, be sure to check out the playlist where you can watch other anime reactions and the rest of My Hero Academia. As always guys, I've been Psycho Gold, and I will see you in my next video. Psycho Gold, out.